Hi guys, EBPMAN with tablets for me, and today we're going to be doing some reviews on 3 portable external battery backup chargers for all of your electronic devices. We'll be looking at the Jackery Mini, followed by the Jackery Bar, and then we'll end our review with the Jackery Giant Plus. First, let's take a look at the packaging, and really Jackery does a really nice job of making it easier for you to select the appropriate charger for your needs. As you'll notice, each one of these chargers has a different operating time, or how many extra hours of battery life you'll have. You'll see that with the Mini, you get 65 hours of extra battery life or usage, 120 hours if you're using the Bar, and then with the Giant Plus you'll get up to 260 hours of additional usage to your devices, and that's because each one of these comes with a different size battery. The Mini has a 3,200 milliamp hour battery, the Bar has a 5,600 milliamp battery, and then the Giant Plus has a 12,000 milliamp hour battery. Each one having different outputs, maximum outputs, and having also multiple ports when it comes to charging. So we're going to take a look at each one of these devices a little closer so that you can understand the specs and choose the one that fits your need. In the box of every Jackery product or rechargeable battery, you'll find a micro USB cable, an instruction guide with additional pamphlets or information, as well as the device itself. So let's take a look at now in further detail the Jackery Mini. And I have to say, it's probably one of the smallest chargers that I've seen on the market today. As I had mentioned earlier, this has a 3,200 milliamp hour battery from a capacity perspective. Takes around 4 hours to charge on average, and it's going to provide you an output, as you can see from this area right here, of 1 amp, which is going to charge most smartphones without a problem. It will also work for tablets as well. You do notice that you have your charging port here, and it does use a standard micro USB charging cable, and it's relatively small. It really measures no more than 3.7 inches by 0.9 inches by 0.8 inches. So I'd say very similar to, for you ladies, a lipstick. So very small. Weighs no more than 2.7 ounces. And this is really going to give you, again, at least one charge, depending on the type of device you have. Maybe a little bit more than a charge for a device. So looking at an iPhone, an iPad, an MP3 player, virtually any type of device that would take in a current of 1.0 amps, as you can see right there. So this is the Jackery Mini, and the reason why I would consider something like this, or why you should consider a device like this, is because you're looking for something that is going to be very lightweight, something that you can stick in your pocket and not have something that's bulging. It could be something that you just want to put in your purse, and you don't want to really carry something that's very bulky. It's not going to give you a lot of charging capacity, but you do get a lot of convenience when it comes to the portability, the size, and it's a very stylish charger. Let's take a look at the Jackery Bar next. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the Jackery Bar. Now the Jackery Bar has a 5,600 milliamp hour battery. It is somewhat larger from a battery perspective than the Jackery Mini that we just saw. And as we commented in our opening, I would say seconds of the video, it would give you up to 120 hours of operating time, depending on the type of device that you're charging. It is compatible with a variety of devices. You know, you think about your iPhones, your iPads, your MP3 players, tablets, Android tablets, and Android phones. And it does have a higher output rating. So when we look at the front here, at the output area, you'll notice that you have the ability, let's flip this over right here, unlike the Mini, which the maximum output was of 1 amp, you have the Bar has a 2.1 output. It is also a little larger. So we put the Mini here, and I'll bring this back on focus, and I were to compare it to the Bar, you'll notice that it's almost twice the size as the Mini. But that's obviously because of the battery size. But you'll also notice that from a thickness perspective, if we were to put them side by side like this, you'll notice that they're pretty much almost the same height. Again, the difference is giving you higher output for your smart device. And then the other thing that you see as well, these two both have micro USB inputs for charging. The actual Bar also serves as a flashlight. So simply by pressing the actual button that you see here on the side, you can see what your battery level is. And if you press and hold it, what you'll get is your battery flashlight. So here you see the flashlight. Sorry about that. But once again, so this one comes with, in addition to the actual ability to charge, it's a nice little device if you need a flashlight. Now the last battery backup solution from Jackery that we'll look at is the Jackery Giant Plus. Now this one is significantly larger if we compare it to the previous two, but you're going to get a lot more, I would say, playback time depending on the devices that you're having. As we also introduced earlier in the video, up to 260 potential hours of operational use of any of your smart devices. So you have, again, a 1200 milliamp hour battery. It has the ability to output, because it has actually two charging ports right here, one at 1 amp and the other at 2.1 amps. So again, you can satisfy two devices at the same time. It has the micro USB charging port, and as we saw from the Jackery bar, it also serves as a flashlight. It's larger, and hence the name Giant, but again, it's larger because of the capacity that it has. You're looking at 10.4 ounces, so it is again heavier than the other two, but that's because the battery is larger. The other thing that you'll find is that the actual charging time is a little bit longer. They say on average about 10 hours to charge the battery to its full capacity, and again, it's because it is a larger battery. But all of these devices are going to give you the ability to support charging all of your smart devices. They virtually work on all the devices that are on the market today, all your portable devices that charge via a micro USB port. And as I had mentioned, really it comes down to what is it that you're looking for, what type of device you're looking to charge, how long of a battery would you like to have, and then also the convenience of the portability, as you can see here. So once again, you can either go with the ginormous pack, which is the Giant Plus, and I think that this is a good solution for those who have multiple devices, or maybe you're going hiking, or maybe you're at an amusement park and you just need to be able to provide charge for a family, and you can charge two devices at the same time. You could go with the bar, which is going to give you some good capacity, has the higher amperage out, is going to be compatible with your iPads, iPhones, Samsung devices, LG devices, Motorola devices. There really isn't a limitation when it comes to any of these devices from a charging perspective. And you have the convenience of the flashlight. Or, again, if you are going to just want something that's not going to take up a lot of space, and you're not going to be out that long, and all you need is maybe a little bit more than a charge and a half for your device, then you could really stick with the Jackery Mini. Regardless of your choice and your battery needs, you won't go wrong with any of these devices. They're very sturdy. They hold up really well from a charging perspective, and also on just carrying it in your bag. The finish that they have is a good finish, so I have not experienced with any of these devices just throwing them in a backpack, no scratches, no marring, so it's a high quality finish. And then once again, it's going to give you that additional power that you need when you're on the go. So if you have any comments or questions about this video, please leave it on the YouTube channel. Thanks again for watching. I hope you subscribe, hope you like, and hope you share this video. And I'll include product links for all of these products, so that if you are interested, you can take a look at them yourself. Thanks again.